this was really an amazing edition, even better than the first one last year. It was really great, of course, but this year we've got more than 1,000 delegates. It's 20% more than the first edition. We've got 60 very high-level speakers. We've got keynote with Minister Le Drian. We've got keynote with Minister from the Golfe, Dr. Jalal from Minister of Health from Bahrain. We've got this morning Excellency Al-Houfi from Oman, Minister of Energy and Minerals. We had yesterday Gérard Mestrallet, the special envoy for President Macron for IMEC. We had a very, very inspiring roundtable, and we have deal. There was yesterday a contract signed between Grand Port de Marseille and Saudi Port, Mawani, paving the way of really, really great cooperation. We had another example this morning, a ceremony of signature of a memorandum of understanding between Export Bahrain and the French Team France Export in Bahrain, the CCI France in Bahrain. We had, I don't know, I don't have the exact number, but maybe more than 1,400 B2B meetings. I speak with a lot of companies that are really happy. They want to transform to go away now, to sign contract with all their counterparts. So yeah, I'm really happy for this edition, and I hope that we will do even better in next year for Vision Golf 2025.
The relationship between France and the GCC has been going back to like years and years ago. Business has always been the exchange between two countries, but also in terms of culture. The history is there, the cultural exchange is there, the mindset of French brands in people's minds has always been there. It's the elevated sense of what a brand could be, the potential that it has, and I believe there's so much room to do business, and it's always about how can you do it, partner with the right partners, understand the market, cater to the demographic, who are your target audience, but also find those partners that have been doing business, have been in the region for quite some time, understand the day-to-day, understand the policies and infrastructure, and together it's always stronger and a better collaboration.
So why we're here is quite obvious. I mean, we've been in the country for almost 50 years now. We bank, with the large French multinationals who are very much invested in the region, especially, of course, in UAE, and have been for a very long time. So for us to maximize, the business opportunities between the bank and these companies, we have to be there. Both working, on the financing of investments of those companies in UAE, but also on the trade finance opportunities, the transaction banking. We are a full-fledged bank, obviously, working on many markets with many clients, investment banking, but also private banking clients. So for us, the link between UAE and France is absolutely key. So hence our presence, of course.
Honest, I'm extremely privileged today that I have shared the stage with amazing panelists that I'm sure were, not only the voice of wisdom in the countries, but also have contributed to an extent to being architects of a lot of developments that we see in the region today. And my participation today is to represent the Kingdom of Bahrain and to talk about what we have to offer, to talk about our thriving ecosystem that support our businesses, and of course to have an open invitation to French businesses to come to Bahrain, which I really think that seeing is believing. We want them to come and to see what we have to offer to the international market.
It's
quite interesting since I know the concept actually by the French embassy in Qatar. We have a lot of delegation happening and a lot of coordination happening with there, of course, with France. Myself, I'm an HSA Paris alumni, so I'm very well engaged with the France culture and community. When I've been invited to speak today in Vision Golfe, basically speaking about the challenges in the market of the landscape in the healthcare in Qatar and the GCC, which I believe it's a very nice market, it's very growing, there is a lot of opportunities there. Today I'm here actually to discuss it and to get my insights and give somehow like an advice how you can penetrate such market, which is amazingly growing, and I believe it will be one of the best markets in the world very soon. I'm here because I think there is a link for what I'm doing at the moment in Qatar and what's happening in France and in GCC. Itqan, as an example, is one of the biggest simulation center and innovation center in the whole world. We are number 3. The other 2 is actually based in US. So we are indeed, solidly we can say that we are the biggest in the world outside the US. We are recently established what we call as Innovation Hub. And we are in a discussion currently that we have a possible that we become positioned as a national health tech hub. We are having a lot of coordination with a very elite entity in Qatar. At the moment, they are incubation or they are fundraising for a healthcare startup, and I guess we will be able to help them to give them a roadmap how you can manage to get in the market. What is the landscape of the healthcare looks like in GCC and in Qatar specifically, and how you can get funds and how you can get success, and hopefully also we can act as a sandbox for these startups. We are very well connecting for the government system, being part of it ourselves, and we are very also well connected with the regulation body, the MPH. So I think we are in a very good and elite positions to position as a national health tech, and I think this is what we are pursuing at the moment.
It's the first time I know that there were a first edition of Vision Golfe. I didn't have the opportunity to be there, but in my portfolio, in my job, I should support French company willing to do business in the region, and it's a great opportunity to be in contact with the French company, to introduce to them the intellectual property in the countries of my jurisdiction, and especially here we're talking about Gulf countries. So it's for me an opportunity. I will have a B2B meeting with a lot of French companies that are interested in the region, providing them the key elements about the intellectual properties. And I have participated to a panel to share with all the audience highlights about the legal framework and IP in the GCC countries and how to protect their intellectual property there. So I think this kind of event is very important to give these highlights, the key factors to work in these countries.
As you know, this is the second edition, and we are really happy and proud to be there, and especially regarding the cooperation between the Gulf and the GCC region that we know well. This is very important for us to be there and meet all those companies and partners and participants.